of crude and rude. All right, as the nation continues its search for alternative energy sources, farmers are betting that ethanol will still be a moneymaker for crops. According to the Renewable Fuels Association, more than 35 new ethanol biorefineries are being built. Now, corn growers are looking for the super seed that will increase their yield to feed the growing demand. The world's #1 seed producer, St. Louis-based Monsanto, thinks it's got the answer. Rob Fraley is the Chief Technology Officer of Monsanto, joining us now for the 2008 Farm Progress Show in lovely, bucolic Boone, Iowa. Rob, thanks very much for coming on the program. You are forecasting a 30% jump in gross profits next year thanks to a boost in corn seed sales. How are seed sales shaping up so far this year?
Good morning, Brian. Seed sales are shaping up just fine, and welcome to the Farm Progress Show here in beautiful Iowa. We're in the middle of some of the most productive farmland on the planet, and we're here to show our growers the new technology pipeline that will double corn yields in the next 20 years.
What types of corn? As I understand it, there are obviously a lot of different types of corn, and Monsanto has corn really designed, according to your website, specifically for ethanol. Have you seen a change in the types of seeds that you're selling so we can discern what types of corn your customers are planting?
Brian, it's really all about yield for corn. We're about increasing corn yields at an increasing rate, actually doubling corn yields over the next 20 years. That sounds like a daunting task, but realize that we've doubled corn yields already twice, from the 1930s to the 1960s and from the 1960s to the present time, with actually less technology than we have demonstrated behind me here at the Farm Progress Show.
Well, part of that is also government subsidies, right? The ethanol subsidy of Monsanto, part of a trade group that wants to keep government ethanol subsidies. Food producers say, no, you're actually kind of at war with some of your own customers, right? Because the food guys are saying This is unfair.
No, we're not at war with our food friends. We're about increasing yields so there's not a compromise between food, feed, and fuel. If we double corn yields over the next 20 years, there will not be a food versus fuel debate.
But isn't there going to be too much corn then? Don't we already have too much corn?
No, there won't be. No, we don't have too much corn. As the developing economies of India and China come up, and as the rising middle class consumes more like Americans do, there will be a big demand for corn. In fact, there's never been a more exciting time to be in farming or in agriculture, because there are soaring demands for food, feed, and fuel, and we believe we have the technology pipeline to meet those needs.
If the subsidy for ethanol is cut or sliced a little bit, how will it impact seed sales for Monsanto?
We don't think it will impact seed sales. It's actually not even on our radar screen to worry about. We think it's important for the ethanol industry per se, but it's not really that important to seed sales.
All right, Rob Fraley, Monsanto's Chief Technology Officer. Have a great time at the show, Rob. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.